Alright, introvert. So I'm back with another video, and this video is gonna be a little bit different. Let me take out my retainers. Just got my braces off too, so yeah, I got my braces off. But yeah, today's video, I should have made this video honestly December of last year. I'm damn near 3 months late. I love movies. I love horror movies especially. This year is a good year for horror movies, and I was like, you know what? I want to make my top 5 list of horror movies of last year. I'm a huge horror fan. I'm gonna star in some horror films in the future. Watch. Just like the final girl, I'm gonna be the new final boy, if that's even a thing. But let's start off with my top 5 movies of 2022 of last year. This is not in order. This is not a like worst to best or whatever. This is just all over the place. At number 1, we got Barbarian. This was the shit right here. This movie was so good because it gave nothing away in the trailers. I feel like more movies should start doing that where they don't give nothing away in the trailer, because Barbarian had me so confused and had me guessing the whole entire time based off the trailer, because the trailer had you like thinking, what could that possibly be down there in the basement? I'm not going to spoil anything, by the way, in this video. I don't want to spoil anything, but you expect it to be sinister until you realize what's down there and the explanation behind why what's going on is happening. It honestly felt like I watched 2 different movies. Barbarian is definitely, we need a sequel, because the way it ended, I feel like they're gonna come out with another one where we see the other siblings. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but when you see the other children that also got by that man. Number 2, Malignant. This movie shocked me. This movie was crazy. At first, I heard everybody talking about this movie, Malignant, and I never really cared for it. I didn't go see it in theaters or anything. I just was like, okay, you know, I got HBO. Let me just check it out since I got HBO. My trial about to end in 3 days. Let me just check out Malignant since everybody's talking about it. This movie is so underrated. It deserves more attention. This movie had the best twist ever. Gabriel is one of the best slashers. We need more films. We need a spin-off where we see more Gabriel. The way she had her twin just living in her head the whole time, and you think it's a person haunting her, like a sinister type movie, till you find out it's living inside of her head the whole time. The way it transitioned, where Gabriel came behind and she just started walking backwards, killing all the officers, that was fire right there. I was in my bed sick that day, and that my sickness went away because I was sweating, jumping up and down, so hyped because of this movie. James Wan is one of the best horror directors of all time. Well, he is the best horror director because he brought us so many classics. Number 3, X. I mean, do I really gotta explain why X is on this list? To be honest, I really want to go see this movie because my wife Jenna Ortega was in it. I remember seeing this movie in theater. It was kind of disturbing because you seeing old people have sex, and it was like, bro, what the hell is going on? I expected more from this movie. I expected like it to be a classic, a cult classic, but it didn't reach my expectations. But it still was amazing. It was a breath of fresh air, and the best thing about it is the prequel, Pearl. Now, Pearl, Mia Goth needs her own. She needs an Oscar. She needs an Emmy, Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards. She needs everything. Mia Goth, I'm tired of Mia Goth being disrespected in the industry and not getting bigger roles. In fact, I'm just gonna put Pearl on this list. Replace X with Pearl, because Mia Goth in Pearl was fantastic. I heard she filmed them back to back. So yeah, Pearl and X were classics. I'm gonna put them as one. I'm gonna put them as one film since they were prequel and sequel. And I like Pearl because it explains when you chase after your dreams so much, you're willing to do so much for your dreams and willing to sacrifice so much, so it's the point you start to go crazy. Number 4, we got Art the Clown. Terrifier 2. Best slasher film of all time. Art the Clown is the GOAT. Best slasher of all time. I don't care. This movie, I watched this movie on Christmas Day. Best slasher film. We need a part 3. Best ever. I love everything about this film. It wasn't people saying it was too much gore. That's exactly what I like. When he poured salt and lemon juice on her wounds, I was like, this shit is it. Like this is visual masturbation. Lauren Laurel, who plays Sierra, best it girl. She's the best final girl. She's the best. We need her in more films in the future. I like how the fans came together to put this film together because they didn't have enough money to produce this movie. Shoot, I'll put some money towards part 3. We need part 3 immediately. I love this film. I watched this movie in December on Christmas Day, and it's March right now, and I'm still looking at scenes. No movie's good when you keep watching scenes of the movie and going back to the trailer. Like I said, I don't want to spoil anything with these movies, but bro, trust me, all you gotta know is that Art the Clown comes out every Halloween and he messes around and he kills brutal. Watch the first one. The first one's free on Amazon Prime. The first one's probably even more brutal, but the bedroom scene in Terrifier 2 might have you throwing up. And number 5, we got Jordan Peele's Nope. Now, Nope, my expectations were up here. Like, I thought it was gonna be like some crazy movie because Jordan Peele Get Out and Us was fire. I was expecting to see aliens, etc. But it kind of disappointed me that the movie was down here while my expectations was up here. But it still was a masterpiece. We're used to Jordan Peele having that social commentary, but this movie really didn't have that much social commentary. I mean, I guess the message of the movie was how people risk their lives to get internet fame. Like, they were risking their lives to become famous by recording a UFO that almost killed them. UFO kind of confused me because it wasn't no aliens. The alien was the UFO itself. Like, it transformed into like this big creature, but it wasn't like, it was like a freaking flag or something. It wasn't nothing crazy. I love that movie, but Jordan Peele doesn't do sequels, but I definitely want to see a part 2 to note. I want to be in some Jordan Peele movies too. Like, hit me up, Jordan Peele. But yeah, that's all I really want to talk about. I could have went into more detail on all these movies, but like, they're highly underrated. Go check them out for yourselves and come back to this video what you think about them. All these movies have a huge plot twist that I just don't want to spoil for you. And also, what you excited for this year? I'm excited for Evil Dead. That movie's about to be crazy. That looks super scary. It looked like it's about to be gory with a cheese grater. I was like, man, this movie about to be lit. So yeah, this year is good for us horror fans. So yeah, stay positive, love yourself, take care of yourself, peace.
Play this record as frequently as possible.